Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day for this great cause. My name is Ryan Fraser. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Kiriup, a regional area southeast of Melbourne. I've been in Kiriup for the last 12 years, where I attended high school and have played football and cricket there also. I love everything about sport. I'm absolutely mental about it. Footy, basketball, cricket, rugby, soccer, you name it. 2017, I started off the year playing footy and doing everything I normally would do. One morning, I felt sick and was vomiting and thought nothing of it. Fast forward 2 months of being misdiagnosed with vertigo and constipation. I was still vomiting most days. I got the shocking phone call while I was at home by myself about my MRI scan I had a couple of days prior to that. That told me that I had a mass on my brain, and I had to pack a bag and go straight to the emergency in Melbourne. 3 days later, I had brain surgery, and 6 days after that, waiting for the results of the tumour, not knowing if it was malignant or benign. It showed a type of brain cancer called medulloblastoma. After that, followed 6 weeks of daily radiation, followed by 7 months of chemotherapy. I was then cancer-free. I went back to normal life, working, socialising, and leaving that part of my life behind. Fast forward to lockdown of August 2020, I had a routine MRI where I had the devastating news that the cancer had returned. This time, instead of 1, there were 4 spots. In this moment, my heart sunk. I thought to myself, why me? I felt frustrated knowing that I had another long road ahead. The first time I was diagnosed, we weren't able to access accommodation in Melbourne whilst undergoing treatment through other services. This put a big stress on my family as the cost of petrol, e-tags, and the stress of driving the long distance was tiring for all of us. When I relapsed, the You Can Stay program reached out and offered us a Quest apartment in Melbourne to be able to stay in for as long as we needed. Having this option made our lives so much easier. We first stayed with them for 6 weeks while I was undergoing treatment, as my doctors wanted me close by for the observations and emergencies. We were very fortunate we had this option, as I did develop an infection in my port where I had to go to the emergency room and receive care. Overall, the apartment took stress off our family, especially during COVID, when everything was so uncertain. This was extremely valuable to us, knowing that my family could be close by, and after long days in hospital, I didn't have to travel far for a home-cooked meal and could just relax. Since August 2020, I've had 2 weeks of radiation, a trial chemotherapy, and I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy every second week at Peter Mac. I am feeling good. I've recently gone back to work in February of this year while having this treatment, where I work for the AFL a couple of days a week and travel to primary schools where I teach kids how to play footy. Still to this day, the Sony Foundation offer us an apartment in the city whenever we need for my treatment. It is very helpful when I have early appointments or treatments. I am able to simply message someone and an apartment is always available. I would like to thank everyone at the Sony Foundation for giving me the honour of speaking here today. My family and I are forever grateful for all that you have given us and the opportunity to make this situation that little bit easier. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I would also like to thank all my nurses and doctors at Peter Mac for their continuous support. I wouldn't be here today without you all. Lastly, to my parents, Danny and Linda, to my sister Shay, partner Megan, and all my family and friends, thank you for always being there when we needed. You have supported me and been by my side through everything, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you to everyone for coming today. I hope you all have a great day and support the amazing Sony Foundation so more families can access this, like I've had the privilege to. One thing that cancer has taught me is how valuable and precious life is, and not to take anything for granted. Thank you.